Bunions. I don't have bunions.
We don't have bunions.
But I've seen bunions.
I don't know why we were talking. Yeah.
I was complimenting your heels.
Yes. And you said at least they don't give you bunions. And then I said bunions is such not a great word. It's not. I hate saying it. So.
You know, sometimes when we talk about what we're talking about during commercial breaks, we just probably just acknowledge it when we come back. But anyway, tell me about the weather.
Oh yeah, the weather.
Looking at all the stuff here.
Yeah.
The sun's out. Wasn't expecting this today, at least not to this extent. It's nice outside. How long is this going to last?
Well, the sunshine, I can't promise you it's going to last too terribly long.
Okay.
But we're going to be at least a little dry for the next 24 hours before that rain shower activity is going to return. It was a mess out there yesterday. Area of low pressure that was, it's like a lingering relative that, doesn't understand Thanksgiving's over and it's time to take a hike. Just kind of hung out with us a little bit too long yesterday and the day before. And looking at the low pressure center now over southwestern Nebraska, you can see that counterclockwise spin. It's still pivoting moisture back across Fort Collins and parts of Cheyenne, Wyoming, and it's still bringing us those brisk north and northwest winds across the region. So it is going to keep us on the chillier side today, especially across the Pikes Peak region, whereas areas across Pueblo and the Eastern Plains will be very nice and comfortable with temperatures near 70 degrees this afternoon. So it's going to be a nice end to the work week. As we move through the rest of today, you'll notice that low pressure center continues to lift away from the state. And then we've got another system that is going to bring an isolated storm chance to our region after 5 p.m. this evening. Won't be widespread, certainly won't be a washout, but a couple little isolated storms to form are possible after 4 p.m. this afternoon, and they will quickly kind of collapse with the loss of daytime heating. So between about 4 and 7 p.m., you may see an isolated storm or two around southern El Paso County and parts of the Pikes Peak region. Now, by late tonight, we've got another disturbance again that's going to contribute to more moisture flowing into the state by Saturday morning, and that's going to primarily impact Trinidad and Walsenburg. We'll be waking up with dry conditions though in El Paso County. Wind gusts right now are out of the northwest at about 40 to 50 miles per hour. It is chilly in the region. Temperatures go down into the 30s overnight tonight. Saturday, general thunderstorms mainly west of I-25. We do look for thunderstorms to remain out of the region of El Paso County at least until after about 4 p.m. So most of the day part staying dry, but then you'll notice that moisture really starts to flow in across the high country with two little separate systems here that we're looking at that will bring widespread rain to the mountains and across the eastern plains through Saturday afternoon. There is an isolated storm chance around El Paso County and Teller County, but we don't expect really the heavy rain to arrive until late Saturday night, predominantly after about 8-9 o'clock in the evening. Temperatures in the 60s for tomorrow. You will notice more clouds and sunshine across the region. Notice by Saturday night, that's where we really start to see the influx of passing showers and embedded rumbles of thunder. By Sunday morning, you'll be waking up with some dismal and chilly conditions and certainly pretty cloudy for Mother's Day. And then we'll notice heavier rain showers throughout the afternoon. It won't be severe, but it will feel like a washout. So if you have outdoor plans, it's best to go ahead and have that indoor plan B or just move those plans inside altogether. Monument in the 50s for the weekend. Again, most of the day part on Saturday is dry for Woodland Park and parts of Monument. And then we notice more storms into the afternoon. Storm chances increase as we move through early next week. What you're looking at Monday is predominantly afternoon storm activity. So not a washout for those areas either. Warming up back into the 60s for Pueblo for the weekend with storm chances increasing primarily late Saturday night into Sunday. Back to you guys.
All right. Sorry, moms. Hopefully you can move the plans indoors at this point. A family is suing Denver Public Schools after an East High School student is